My name is Briana, and this is Guided Beginner's Mantra Meditation. Now, I know what you're thinking. Singing is not my thing, but one thing to keep in mind from the beginning of your mantra meditation practice to as long as you hold on to it for, is that it's not about what it sounds like. It's about what it feels like. To allow the emotions and energies of the heart and of the mind and of the body speak for itself and not put words to it, but rather vibrations. In the bhakti practice, we too not only have to sing, or rather, it's not a have to, but it's a choice, it's an option. You can purely sit there and receive these healing vibrations. They do have a way of infiltrating the soul, even if we are not fully engaged, right? Just the receiving of the vibrations can be quite healing. You can even take it another step higher by perhaps humming along with the vibrations, following along with the melody of the harmonium or whatever we are singing at that time. And then maybe push it a little further. Maybe you start to experiment with singing the actual Sanskrit words, right? Maybe here and there. And over time, the more that you come to this practice, you'll start to get a little bit more comfortable. And after a while, you'll allow yourself to get lost on this adventure, not having to control and being right or wrong over what's coming out of your mouth vocally, but rather allowing yourself to have this free experience. And you never know. Before you know it, you might start singing the mantras full out, word for word, without even trying. And that is the power and the mystery and the magic behind this practice, is that without trying, something can just come into being. And it's usually at those moments when we let go of that attachment to be correct, to be perfect, that's when that's when the bliss happens. That's when we finally allowed ourselves to let go of these daily burdens that we tend to hold on to too strongly. It invites us to soften, and it invites us to see things in a clearer perspective. Breathing instead of reacting. So please join me today. We're going to take this in a call and response method. I'm going to sing it line for line. You'll get a chance to hear in, and then we'll repeat it, so we'll sing it all together. And once we feel comfortable with that, then we'll sing the whole thing over and over as many times as we can get it in. And we'll take it from there. So to begin, find a nice, tall, comfortable seat. And if you have some pillows at home or a nice floor blanket you can fold up, I recommend grounding yourself, getting in touch with Mother Earth. Even if you are a New York City dweller or an apartment dweller, right? We are elevated. Ground yourself in your homes. Get connected with the earth, with your home, with your surroundings, your habitat. Get comfy. Set yourselves up to stay. Once you've found your comfortable seat, allow your hands to perhaps fall into your lap. And my recommendation today, because this is beginners and we can all perhaps sometimes take a step back from working and wanting to control so much. So allow your dominant hand to rest face up in your non-dominant hand. And that's going to look different for all of us, right? So whatever hand you write with, text on your cell phone with, use a computer mouse, that's going to be the hand that will rest in the other hand. Both of them face up, almost in a symbol of surrender. Sit up nice and tall and close your eyes. Take a moment to settle into your seat and to settle into your breath. A soft tuck of the chin towards the chest and a leaning back of the upper heart so that you really come to sit onto those sit bones. body scan. Taking a quick scan of the body over the face, through the shoulders, down the back, across the stomach, the ribs, the hips, the legs. If any part of you needs to soften, breathe in and soften those spaces. Soften by means of letting go. Releasing the curls and crunches of the brow between your eyebrows. Even unhinging the jaw and softening the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Just allow it to float with ease between your teeth. Soften your gaze, keeping the eyes closed, or even a soft gaze down the brim of your nose, wherever you feel safest and most tuned in and connected. Allow the vibrations to simply fill your inner vessel. To further soften you into your seat. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open the mouth and let it go. And we're going to begin with the sound of Om, first keeping the lips sealed. So to begin with a hum, almost embracing our own inner instrument, becoming our own harmonium, creating the vibration from the inside out. Let's take a big breath in for our humming Om. Breathe in with me. Going as if a rolling, humming Om. Or you might feel ready to crack the lips open to reveal your true Om and share it not only with yourself, but with the world surrounding you. Breathe in. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open the mouth and let it go. Blink your eyes open. And just like that, even with a simple Om, the affirmation of vibrating and resonating with this acknowledgement of the entire world around us, that we're not alone in this world. We're going to move on to our next mantra. Next mantra is called the Gayatri Mantra, which is also known as the breaking of day. We chant the Gayatri Mantra in the morning to acknowledge the breaking of day, to acknowledge life and creation at its best and at its worst, and to fully embrace the day as it comes without attachment. From the moment you roll out of bed, how do you treat the day? How do you arrive? Do you leap out of bed right away? Or do you let your feet hit the floor first? Do you let yourself ground and acknowledge these beautiful little moments in life? So I invite you to keep your eyes open or to keep your eyes closed. It's your choice, it's your practice. But choose something that allows you to dive in without seeing or knowing. Call and response. I'll sing it one line at a time, and then I'll repeat it so it's like we're singing it together. And then once we've gone through the whole mantra, we'll sing it a couple times so that we can really allow ourselves to get wrapped up and consumed, so that we find ourselves on this circular journey, almost this path of wandering, to then maybe a path of understanding and learning. Allow yourself to lose control, and if anything, hum along, and the words will come to you later. But for now, lose all control and just have fun. Breathe in. Shanti. Take a big breath in. Bigger sigh out of the mouth. Our next mantra is the Togetherness Mantra. Let us be together. Let us be supported and nurtured by one another. Let us be nourished by one another. Let us teach and lift one another up. Let us rise up together, not leaving one person behind. The light in me sees the light in you. I bow to the light in me. I bow to the light in you. It's about seeing one another in each other and realizing that we are not alone in this world after all. We need to maintain the love and the compassion for one another if we are to come out on the other side enlightened, seeing things in new perspectives. Listen in. You try. Next part. Regardless of us being within one another's physical presence, there are others around the world chanting this same mantra. So know that you're not alone, that even though you might not know someone right now that's chanting it, I bet someone is. But for now, this is what works. So let's chant it together, you and I. Let's take a big breath in. Om Sahana Bhavantu. Sahana Bhavantu. Sahaviryam Kareva. Teja Breathe it all in and breathe it all out. Blink your eyes open. And as we move further and further up the chakra system, just with those, I guess you can say 3 mantras, starting with the Om, we've worked from the ground up. We've slowly begin to make our way into the upper chakras, towards the belly, towards the heart. Definitely starting to vocalize what we can't put into words just yet, because maybe they're just vibrations that we need to send into the ether to clear ourselves. This next mantra is the Guru Mantra. I bow to the teacher that came before me. I bow to the teacher that lives within me, and this teacher bows to the teacher that lives within you. The teacher can also be the inobvious person. Can merely be a lesson, an act of kindness on the street. The teacher could even be a stranger. So, maybe for this mantra, you think of someone that had a significant experience on you. And devote it to them. That person may very well be yourself. Sometimes we have to look in and give ourselves a little more acknowledgement and credit than we think, right? Or than we already do. Most of us don't know how much wonder we possess, so it takes some reminding. So if you need to bow and devote this mantra to yourself today, do it. Listen in for the call and response. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. You try. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. Om Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Wonderful. Let's try it all together. Take a big breath in and picture that teacher that you want to devote this mantra to. Take a big breath in. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. Om Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Breathe it all in, if you haven't already. And breathe it all out. This next mantra is Asato Ma Mantra. I like to refer to this mantra as the truth buster. It's all about bringing us out of our untruth and into truth, out of our own darkness and into the light. This mantra has a way of having us realize and confront the things we might find to be very scary. It reminds us also not to take ourselves so seriously, that sometimes it's just stuff we've worked up into knots and tangles within the mind and within the heart. So this mantra is a great way of clearing the slate clean and really being honest with what's going on. So let's listen in, call and response. Asato Ma Mantra, your turn. Asato Ma Mantra, Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya, Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityurma Mritangamaya, Mrityurma Mritangamaya, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. All together, have to allow yourself to let go and have fun sometimes, and to not take yourself too seriously. This next mantra is the Maha Mantra, also known as Krishna's mantra. He is the deity of all loving, of all compassion. And when I think of Krishna, I think about a longing. I think about a longing of a love, of a beloved, to be loved and to love. And that's not to say just in a romantic love. It's love for creation. It's love for life. It's love for lessons. A love for yearning and a wanting of more. Not of the physical or material world, but this energetic swell of compassion, this energetic swell of forgiveness and light. Krishna is also about fun. So free yourselves in this next mantra. It's a little more vocally simple. The words are simply Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. And it's all a rejoicing, a celebration even. So I invite you maybe for this mantra to take your hands over your heart. Take a big breath in and feel the heart rise into the hands. Feel all the love that lives within you. And listen in, call and response. breathe it in. And breathe it out. This brings us to our last and final mantra. Lokah, Samastah, Sukhino, Bhavantu. May all beings, everywhere, be happy, wild, and free. No matter who you are, where you come from, what you believe, who you love, may you all find freedom. May you all find happiness and peace. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Within and of yourselves. So that you may be a living vessel of inspiration, peace, loving, freedom. So that energetically, when you go out into your world, into the outside world, you share that being with others. Being light to share light. Call and response. Listen in. Sukhino. Bhavantu. lullaby. To yourself. Beginner's mantra meditation practice with the universal sound of everything, the universal sound of Om. Let's breathe in and begin with a hum and crack the lips open to reveal your true Om. Let's breathe in and close it out together. Inhale. Bow your third eye down to meet your prayer. Take a moment to acknowledge your efforts today, the courage and trust that you put forth into this mantra practice, and trusting your voice and your heart to release whatever it needed to. The voice in me bows to the voice in you. Namaste, songbirds.